Hey guys, welcome to Halftime. I wanted to learn a little bit more about Canadian soccer, so we're here at the training grounds for the Mississauga Metro Stars, and we're catching up with Canadian legend Dwayne De Rosario. Speaking of Canadian soccer, what do you think has been the biggest change since back when you started out to where it is today in 2019?
I mean, access. I think a lot more facilities popping up. Growing up, we didn't have the luxuries of playing in facilities like this here at Canada, and we had clearly growing up in one or two similar, but not as nice as this with glass boards and all that stuff. More facilities, more access to training, different training methods, different training style, and of course, access to watching more games on TV. You know, it was very limited back then. So I think you could really encompass in the sport and encompass more of the culture, whereas back then you have to go outside of Canada to really embrace the soccer culture, which I had to do and a lot of guys my age had to do. We had to go to Europe and taste that football culture, and I'm happy to see it finally come here to Canada, obviously with 2026 on the horizon. Looking forward to that, and I'm happy to say I'm an ambassador for that, and I'm going to do whatever I can to continue to push this sport to the next level.
And for 2026, do you see yourself involved in soccer, perhaps in coaching or helping that team get to the World Cup and do an incredible job?
Yeah, I would definitely love that opportunity to help the national team. It's always been my dream come true to help Canada make it to the national team. Obviously, right now I can't do that as a player, so hopefully I can do that off the field. I'm trying my part. I have my academy, Dero United Football Academy, where we're hopefully raising the next future and hopefully the future 2026 players that I'll get to enjoy through them. But if I could have my way, I would definitely love to impact and have a say in terms of, you know, Canadian soccer and its progress going into 2026.
You've had the chance to play in Europe. You've had the chance to play in the States. You've had the chance to play in Canada. What has been your favorite moment?
That's a tough one. You put me on the spot. You know what? Anytime you have the opportunity to play for your country, for me is the greatest joy. So my first time putting on the Canadian jersey, and every time I represent Canada, it's for me is a moment that I always cherish. So every time I put on that red and white, and I know I have the country on my back, and it's a lot of pressure, but it's one I really enjoy. So that's my favorite moments.
How do you see Canadian soccer doing in 2022 and 2026? What are your expectations?
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously, you know, the main focus right now is 2022 and getting prepared for that, as well as on the national team, making sure that we provide as much opportunities in terms of friendlies and create the best environment for them to play with each other as much as possible, because that's one thing we lacked in the past, is a lot of games where we could you know, get accustomed to playing with each other, because unfortunately, as in Canada, as everyone knows, we have guys in Germany, as you mentioned, we have guys in England, we have guys in MLS, we have guys all over the world, and when you can't get together for long periods of time, you know, there's a little bit of a miscommunication when you come on the field. And we don't have the luxuries of most of the CONCACAF regions where they play every FIFA World Cup break. So if we can bridge the gap there and create more games and more opportunities where we could get the team together, I think the better chance we would have. So if I hit the ball here, right, the ball's gonna spin that way. If I hit the ball here, it's gonna spin that way. And if I hit the ball here, full in the middle, chances are it's gonna go. You have to just have confidence that when you hit the ball, no matter what the keeper does, it's gonna go in the back end net. Right? Or sometimes you look that way and you go that way.
Okay.
Right? To disguise the hit.
Sort of fake him out. Okay.
Fake him out, right? So.
Wait, I want to be a net, but do it softly.
So when you come to the ball, you want to maybe like. Exactly. There you go. See, you're a natural.
Yeah, of course.
Right?
I can do this in my sleep.
You like playing goalie?
No.
You really waiting until I kind of come here, and that's kind of gauging when to move. Because if you move too early and I see you, when I'm going like this, I can see you. So I'm keeping my eye on the ball, but I can always see you. So if I go here and I see you moving that way,
okay,
then you give me that opportunity. Don't hit it with your toes.
Okay.
All right, hit it with that part of your foot. So you have to really point your toes down.
Oh, you have to point your toe, okay.
Yeah, so you have to really point down and come more in an angle so you can get that, the full flush.
You didn't go for it.
Look at that. If I save it,
yeah,
you do 10 push-ups.
Okay.
If you score, what do I do?
20.
20? Okay.
Because I can't even do one, so. Okay. No, now everybody's watching. Now there's pressure.